In today's video, we're diving into a shocking story about how Marla Maples was targeted for humiliation, but she fired back in the most powerful way. And the most surprising part, Donald Trump, Tiffany Trump, and even a major media spokesperson were all involved. Trust me, you won't believe how this all unfolded. Let's start from the beginning. Marla Maples, who is known for being Donald Trump's second wife, has always been in the public eye. Over the years, she's dealt with the pressures of being in the spotlight, but she has always managed to maintain her dignity. However, recently, an attempt was made by the media to tarnish her reputation, something that was hard to ignore. It all started when a popular tabloid published a story about Marla Maples, trying to paint her in a negative light, questioning her actions, relationships, and even her role as a mother. The tabloid insinuated that Marla wasn't a good influence on her daughter, Tiffany Trump. They even went as far as to attack her past and make insinuations about her personal life. This was not only disrespectful, but completely false. The media's attempt to discredit Marla was nothing new, but this time it felt more personal. What the tabloids didn't know was who they were messing with. Marla Maples was not one to sit quietly while her character was being assassinated. Instead, she was about to show the world just how fierce she could be in defending herself. Enter Donald Trump. When Donald Trump saw the intense media attack on his ex-wife, he immediately took action. While the two had moved on from their past relationship, Donald Trump had always made it clear that his family was important to him, and no one was going to attack them without facing consequences. He was quick to stand by Marla's side and defend her against the false accusations. Donald Trump took to social media, posting a powerful message that condemned the tabloid's narrative. He defended Marla's character, stating that she was a loving and devoted mother and that the accusations being made against her were completely false. Donald Trump expressed his outrage at the way the media was trying to manipulate the public's perception of Marla and pointed out how they were exploiting her for sensationalism. But Donald Trump wasn't the only one standing up for Marla Maples. Tiffany Trump, their daughter, who had usually stayed out of the public eye, was quick to speak up and show her support. Tiffany, though often quiet about her family's affairs, broke her silence and publicly defended her mother. In a heartfelt post on social media, Tiffany Trump shared her thoughts about the unfair treatment Marla was receiving. She expressed her disbelief over how the media was targeting her mother and praised Marla for being an incredible, strong, and loving mother. Tiffany emphasized that no matter what the media said, her mother had always put her first, and Marla's love and dedication as a parent should never be questioned, but things weren't going to stay quiet for long. As the public backlash grew, Lana Steele, the media spokesperson behind the tabloid story, began to face increasing pressure. Lana Steele had been at the center of the media's negative narrative and tried to justify her actions by claiming the story was just the truth, but the public wasn't buying it. The more she defended her publication's false accusations, the more she became the target of public outrage. It wasn't long before Lana Steele found herself cornered. She tried to shift the focus back on Marla, but her credibility was starting to erode. Major figures in the media, including influencers, journalists, and even celebrities, began to publicly call her out. The world was turning against her, and the story she had created was beginning to unravel. Now, with the media attacking her from all sides, Marla Maples had had enough. She decided it was time to speak up, but this time she wasn't going to be soft or diplomatic. She was going to fight back and expose the truth. Marla Maples called out the media directly, slamming the tabloids for their lies. She made it clear that they had crossed a line. In a powerful televised interview, Marla stated that the constant scrutiny of her life and family was not only unfair but downright harmful. She addressed the false accusations about her relationship with Donald Trump and made it clear that her main focus had always been to raise her daughter in the best possible way. But Marla didn't stop there. She spoke about the toll that media attacks had on her, revealing how difficult it had been for her to endure these lies over the years. She talked about the personal struggles she had faced and how much harder it was when false information was being spread about her. It wasn't just about her, it was about her family and the way they were being disrespected. And then came the most powerful moment. Marla Maples reaffirmed her commitment to her daughter, Tiffany Trump. She explained how, despite everything the media had tried to portray, she had always been there for Tiffany, She shared how, as a mother, she had always put her daughter's well-being and happiness above everything else. With Donald Trump's unwavering support and Tiffany Trump standing by her side, Marla Maples' response to the media was stronger than ever. The public rallied behind her, and the media's attempt to tarnish her image began to crumble. In the end, Marla Maples proved that she would always stand up for herself and her family. With the support of Donald Trump and Tiffany Trump, she was able to show the world that no matter how much the media tried to humiliate her, she would never back down. As for Lana Steele and the tabloids, the damage to their credibility was irreversible. The public had spoken, and Marla Maples emerged victorious. It wasn't just about defending her reputation, it was about standing up for what was right.